Welcome, family. Thanks so much for joining me today. I got a really good deal on boxes of frozen sausage patties at Costco. I purchased 3, and I'm going to share with you how I can these up, pressure can them to put in the pantry to have for long term. These are Goolsby's Country Sausage Patties. There's 24 in a box, and I followed the recipe in the Blue Ball Book of Canning on page 99 for pork sausage. So just follow along with me and I'll show you how easy it is to pressure can sausage patties. The first step was to get out the griddle. I put it on about 250 and I've just cooked a whole box at one time. Now this is so easy to do. It is a good idea to brown it first. The meat, you don't have to cook it all the way through, but to brown both sides, and then we'll put them in hot jars and pressure can them in the canner. This sausage is really good. We've had it several times, and I just couldn't beat that price of $8.39 for 24 sausage patties. So here you can see I've got them on my griddle, and I cooked them. I don't even remember the time, but I cooked them until they were brown, then I flipped them over and cooked them again until they were brown. There you can see how they've cooked. I have a big cookie sheet over there with parchment paper, and I'm going to cook one more box, so I want to keep these warm, so I put them on the parchment paper pan and put them in the oven 250 until the other box cooked. Just got to keep it nice and warm before you can. So I have the pressure canner set up. I've got some chicken broth that I heated to boiling. You could use beef broth, you could use water. And there are all the cooked sausage patties. And so now I'm getting ready to jar them up into the wide mouth pint jars. I always like to have everything set up before I start canning. It just makes it an easier process. So the first step is to take out a hot jar. These have been getting hot in the pressure canner with water in them. And I'm going to just carefully stack. I think I ended up getting 7 patties in each jar, which is perfect for opening for a breakfast or even a good breakfast supper at one night. So I ended up putting 7 or 8. I think one jar did have 8 because I had one extra patty. 7 patties in a jar, and now I'm going to take the hot chicken broth and just ladle it right over on top, leaving a 1-inch headspace. I tell you what, my kitchen smelled so good cooking all that sausage. Then I'm going to debubble, get the bubbles out, and you always wipe. If you're going to do meat, you need to take a vinegar paper towel that's been dipped in vinegar, and wipe that grease off because you want a really good seal. So I've got my lids in hot water. I just put a lid on and then a ring and then fingertip tight, and then that goes back in the canner. That's all there is to it. It's so easy. I couldn't get over how easy this is. Kind of like that stew beef, and I've got a video on that I'll link below. Stew beef is even easier because you don't have to cook it. So I continued this until I got 7 pint jars full of sausage. So there's one more box in the freezer, and I think I'll just wait and then do some loose sausage and then cook that other box of sausage patties, and then I can fill the canner up again. Very easy process. I can't wait to try these. I know they're going to be delicious. Anybody can do this if you're a canner. If you're a beginner canner and you've just started pressure canning, always refer to the Ball book for the exact directions on how to do this. Again, I'm just wiping off that rim to get any grease off, and then put on a lid and a ring. So I pressure can these for 75 minutes at 10 pounds of pressure. And then once it's done, I let it sit for about 30 minutes till all that pressure is down And then I just kind of push my lid up, move it over a little bit, and let that steam slowly escape. And once all the steam is out, I'll take the lid off and pull my jars out. And there they are right out of the canner. You can see how they're still bubbling, still hot, but such an easy way to free up freezer space and have good sausage on your pantry shelf. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. I hope everyone has a very blessed day.